The Psychic Ninja Showdown you didn't know you needed. MAFEX, Marvel Select, and the new Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke are battling for the top spot of your standard scale shelf. Who will come out on top? In order to settle that, we need to take a real close look at her. Purely for action figure review purposes and poses. The new Psylocke from the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke vs Thanos 2-pack comes with two must-have head sculpts. One with a calm and cool expression, and another that's full on fight mode. Now, what's really interesting is that the two Marvel Legends Psylocke heads bears a strong resemblance to the ones from Marvel Select and MAFEX. So of course, we're doing a head-to-head comparison later. Looking for a full breakdown of the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke? Hit the link in the top right corner of your screen for the full review. But stick around because things are about to get intense in the battle of the curves. The battle of the Psylockes. Let's start with the upper torso, where Hasbro really understood the assignment. The silhouette alone screams 90s X-Women, channeling those iconic Jim Lee illustrations. The sculpt hugs the form just right and sets her apart from previous Psylocke releases. It's confident, bold, and beautifully stylized without going overboard. Keeping it PG, of course. When it comes to the paint apps, the crown goes to MAFEX and Marvel Select. Both went with a shiny, comic book accurate metallic blue, giving us that extra bit of pop. Hasbro's Gamerverse Psylocke version, a more subdued matte finish because in the video game, the shine isn't as obvious. But hey, look closely at her in the Marvel vs. Capcom game. There's definitely a little glint up there. So maybe the shine is implied? But let's not forget, as the box reminds us, this one's rated ages 4 and up. Hasbro playing it safe while still keeping it stylish. Now onto the lower torso, this Gamerverse Psylocke uses the newer female Marvel Legends body mold with an ab crunch but no waist swivel, similar to what we've seen with Warbird or Phoenix. That gives her a great range of motion for dynamic poses. She totally beats out Marvel Select here, which has neither crunch nor swivel. MAFEX skips the ab crunch entirely because they still deliver amazing articulation with smart engineering. In the 1990s X-Men comic books, you could recognize Psylocke from the back just because of her unique design. Her costume below her belt? This Gamerverse version doesn't go quite that far. Again, kid-friendly, ages 4 and up. But the overall shape still makes it unmistakably her. She's Psylocke through and through, even without turning around. And speaking of design choices, the proportions here clearly takes cues from her Marvel vs. Capcom appearance, especially the strong, athletic legs similar to Chun-Li. Hasbro noticed that too, and they weren't shy about honoring that video game physique. It's a powerful look, muscular, graceful, and dynamic. The thigh straps on this Gamerverse Psylocke are clearly sculpted to conceal the upper thigh swivel, just like on Marvel Select. MAFEX, on the other hand, skips that entirely. It uses a more integrated joint system, similar to what we saw on the Boss Fight Studio Epic Hacks Red Sonja. No obvious upper thigh or lower calf cuts here. The swivel is internal, which makes the articulation feel more organic, like a real person. MAFEX even throws in toe articulation for that extra level of posing finesse. That toe articulation is missing with the Marvel Legends, because in order for her to achieve her neutral standing game pose, the feet forward should not be completely flat on the ground. Also organic looking are the double-jointed pinless elbows and knees of Marvel Legends. MAFEX is pinless too, while the older Marvel Select has pins but not noticeable because it is the same color plastic as the rest of her arms and legs. Body comparison complete. Now let's move on to what most collectors notice first, the face, or the head sculpts. Because let's be honest, when it comes to action figures and well everything else, a beautiful face makes a lasting impression. In my own biased opinion, the first Psylocke that I got, which is the 2019 Marvel Select, it still closely resembles her look from the comic books. But the new Gamerverse Psylocke, she's throwing down a serious challenge. 2021 MAFEX Psylocke leans more towards an anime type of Psylocke. Meanwhile, the Gamerverse Psylocke blends it all. Comics, games, maybe even a bit of MCU. Marvel Legends goes for a more focused, intense vibe, with her brows slightly furrowed. It's a sharp, commanding presence. The eyes are done in that clean, inkjet tech Hasbro loves, giving us that comic book accurate purplish blue shade. Like a good makeup artist, Hasbro knows where to accentuate. The lips are rich red, balanced, not too bold. MAFEX goes for a purple lips, which is cool if you're into that more stylized aesthetic. Marvel Select plays it more traditional, red. Now, the hair. Marvel Legends gives her a deep black with purple highlights, adding dimension. MAFEX flips that, mostly purple with some black wash. It's a nice nod to her 90s Capcom and comic book roots, where she was all about that violent mane. Let me know in the comments below which resting face looks wins for you. For the alternate head, which is the full fight-on facial expression of Psylocke, both MAFEX and Marvel Select has the hair swept to the right, unlike Hasbro who went the other way, swept to the left. All three have that teeth gritting look, which is the right look for Psylocke when in battle. Between the two Marvel Legends head, this one particularly looks like more of Olivia Munn. I like this better than the relaxed head. On the other hand, for MAFEX, I like the relaxed head. For height, obviously Marvel Select is taller because it is 7-inch scale, but between the 1/12 scale MAFEX Psylocke and the new 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Psylocke, they seem to be almost of the same height. Marvel Legends Psylocke is 6-inch tall, while MAFEX is under 6-inch. When it comes to accessories, hands down, literally, MAFEX is the winner. Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke doesn't show up empty-handed though. She comes with a respectable loadout of 5 hands, 1 attachable Psy-Blade, 2 supercharged Psy-Blade, and her signature butterfly psychic effect that clips onto her face. Marvel Select has 9 hands, MAFEX has 14. Here are the common hands with Marvel Legends. Both MAFEX and Marvel Select have closed fist hands, while Marvel Legends has only one closed fist hand for her left. Her right hand is a weapon holding hand. Both MAFEX and Marvel Select comes with a pair of weapon holding hands. Marvel Legends only comes with one open palm expressive hand for her left hand, while Marvel Select and MAFEX both come with a pair of open palm expressive hands. Another pair of open palm hands that both Marvel Select and MAFEX comes with is a more relaxed looking open palm hands. Marvel Legends does not have this. During the Hasbro livestream, the Hasbro Marvel Legends team were so proud to highlight new pair of hands for Marvel Legends, Psylocke, which are these neutral pose hands. It's her hand gesture in the game when she is standing still, looking fierce and composed. Hasbro gave us 2, a left and right, so she's ready no matter which way she is facing. Only MAFEX matches the Legends in having those neutral, just vibing hands, which in her case are also used to hold her psychic disc. Of course, there's a peg exposed, unfortunately. Marvel Select has a closed fist right hand with a psychic knife attached permanently. Marvel Legends has a detachable psychic knife. Marvel Legends brings the heat with two supercharged Psy-Blades that plug right into her closed fists. Simple and effective. But MAFEX, she doesn't stop at two hands with a supercharged psychic blade attached. She also comes with a pair of Psy-Punch hands for those high-impact telekinetic knockouts. Talk about a psychic overkill for MAFEX, and we love it. Now, let's talk about signature moves. Marvel Legends includes that iconic butterfly effect, the psychic aura that clips onto her face, just like the Marvel Select. MAFEX surprisingly skips it entirely. From psychic weapons to physical weapons. Marvel Legends includes a weapon holding right hand, but there is no sword included. Just classic Hasbro. MAFEX and Marvel Select, they don't mess around. Select gives her a sword with a sheath, while MAFEX goes full overkill with 4 swords and 2 sheaths attached to an alternate belt. I hope you stick around for the Kitbash section. In the comments below, let me know who is the clear winner. For me, it would still be MAFEX because she has a lot of accessories and seamless articulation. But this figure was from 2021. But now we have this new, shiny, curvy 2025 Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke, challenging her for the title of the best Psylocke for the standard scale, which includes 1/12 scale, 6-inch scale, and 7-inch scale. I hope you found this comparison review useful. If you do, please like this review, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. For places where the other figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below. As of this recording, the new Hasbro Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke vs Thanos 2-pack is a Target exclusive in America.
I'm Tuggernaut!
Starting off the Kitbash using the Marvel Select Psychic Butterfly effect on Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke, comparing it side by side with the one that came with Gamerverse Psylocke, I like the design of the Marvel Select better. One thing I forgot to mention in my full review is she is not the only light-skinned Psylocke. The Lady Mandarin has a similar lighter skin, so we can perform a head swap, although it doesn't really matter because there's no skin showing in the Psylocke armor. This is very loose, it won't peg in the hole, so you have to use blue tack so that it would stay still. This means you cannot use Lady Mandarin head on the Gamerverse Psylocke body. You can heat up the head to soften the plastic so you can plug it in. Trying out the Gamerverse Psylocke Stoic Head Sculpt on the Lady Mandarin body, I did not use blue tack to keep the head still. It's her hair which keeps the head still. Overall, it looks great on this Lady Mandarin body. Let me know in the comments below, will you perform this head swap? Since I have spiral around, I just tried out using the spiral head on the Gamerverse body. The head sits really high and the skin color won't match. This also means that the Psylocke head on the spiral body will sit very low. I almost forgot, you cannot use the Gamerverse Psychic Butterfly effect on MAFEX because there's no way for it to attach to the head. I tried using the Gamerverse effect on the Marvel Select Psylocke. I have to tuck in one of the ends to the right side of her hair because there is a little space there wherein you can squeeze it in, but it's very loose. So I don't recommend this. So, which Psylocke is the best? If you're going for a Psylocke that is accurate to the game, the best looking one would be MAFEX. Although the Gamerverse Marvel Legends Psylocke has the shape, the body, to match the game, the head sculpt just is not right, and the skin color too. Marvel Select is a comic book version of Psylocke, but is too tall for most people's collection, and Marvel Select is already discontinued. So it's either you choose between the new Hasbro Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke or the MAFEX Psylocke. I have done a lot of action figure comparison reviews in my channel. I created a playlist, and here is a link on the top right corner of your screen. Hope you check it out. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this comparison review useful. If you do, please like this review, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you on the next one.